Most men over 50 do not realize that one of the most studied natural compounds for restoring erection strength is sitting in produce sections everywhere. We're not talking about an expensive supplement or a rare ingredient. We're talking about a simple, deep red root vegetable, beetroot. And the science behind why it works is fascinating. I am Iris Amelia, and in this medical education video at Wellness Protocol, I am going to walk you through exactly how beetroot juice supports erection strength, the nitric oxide pathway it activates inside your body, the research behind it, how to take it correctly for maximum effect, and the common mistakes that reduce its benefits. If you are a man over 50 noticing softer erections, slower response, or just a sense that things have weakened, this video will give you something you can actually start doing tomorrow. And if you appreciate this kind of honest medical content, hit the like button. It helps the channel reach more men who refuse to give up on their health. Let us start with the core biology. An erection is fundamentally a blood flow event. When the male body becomes aroused, the brain signals blood vessels in the pelvic area to relax and expand. This allows blood to fill the penile chambers, producing firmness. When blood flow is strong, the response is strong. When blood flow is weak, the response is weak. It really is that simple. The key molecule that controls this entire process is called nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a small signaling molecule produced inside your blood vessels. Its job is to tell the vessels to relax and widen. This widening, called vasodilation, is what allows the strong blood flow needed for firm erections. Here's the medical reality. As men age, nitric oxide production drops significantly. Research shows that by age 50, many men produce about half the nitric oxide they did in their 20s. By age 70, that number drops even further. Lower nitric oxide means weaker blood vessel response, which means softer erections. This is one of the main biological reasons erection quality changes with age. This is exactly where beetroot enters the picture. Beetroot is one of the richest natural sources of dietary nitrates. When you consume beetroot juice, your body converts these nitrates into nitrite and then into nitric oxide. This boosts your body's natural nitric oxide levels and supports the exact pathway your erection depends on. This is not theory. This is well-documented biology. The research is clear. A study published in the American Journal of Hypertension showed that beetroot juice consumption produced measurable improvements in blood vessel function within hours of drinking it. Other studies have shown that consistent daily beetroot intake can reduce blood pressure, improve circulation, and increase exercise performance, all signs of better vascular function. Multiple studies have also looked specifically at the connection between nitric oxide and erectile function. The pharmaceutical industry knows this pathway well. The most common erection medications work by amplifying nitric oxide signaling. Beetroot supports the same pathway naturally without the side effects by giving your body the raw material it needs to make nitric oxide on its own. If this kind of medical biology is useful so far, a quick like would help the channel reach more men who want this kind of honest information. Now let me walk you through how to take beetroot correctly, because most men either take too little or take it the wrong way and miss most of the benefits. The first method is fresh beetroot juice. Take one medium-sized beetroot, peel it, chop it, and juice it in a juicer. The yield is typically around 250 to 250 milliliters. Drink this first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. The nitrates are absorbed best when there is no other food competing for digestion. Wait at least 30 minutes before eating breakfast. The second method is bottled beetroot juice. If you do not have a juicer, you can buy pure beetroot juice in stores. Look for 100% beetroot juice with no added sugar. Read the ingredient list carefully. Many products labeled as beetroot juice contain only a small percentage of actual beetroot. The dose is the same, around 250 milliliters daily. The third method is beetroot powder. This is a convenient option for travel or daily routine. Mix 1 to 2 teaspoons of pure beetroot powder with water or your morning drink. Look for cold-pressed beetroot powder without additives. The advantage of powder is shelf stability and easy dosing. The fourth method is cooked beetroot in meals. levels. Roasted, boiled, or steamed beetroot still contain nitrates, though slightly less than raw forms. Adding beetroot to salads, soups, or as a side dish 2 to 3 times a week supports the same nitric oxide pathway over time. There's a video on my channel about how onions support testosterone and erection strength through a similar but distinct natural pathway. After this video, that's the one I recommend watching next. Onions and beetroot together create a powerful natural foundation for male vascular health. Now let me cover the common mistakes men make with beetroot. The first mistake is inconsistent use. Nitric oxide support works through cumulative effect. Drinking beetroot juice once and expecting immediate results is incorrect. Consistent daily intake over 4 to 6 weeks is what produces measurable improvements. Stay patient, stay consistent. The second mistake is using sugary beetroot drinks. Some commercial beetroot products contain added sugars or fruit juices. The added sugar partially cancels out the cardiovascular benefits. Stick to pure beetroot juice or pure beetroot powder. The third method is heated fresh juice. Heat damages some of the nitrate content. If you make fresh beetroot juice, drink it cold or at room temperature, not warmed. The fourth method is taking it with antibacterial mouthwash. This is a surprising but important point. The conversion of nitrates to nitric oxide happens partly through helpful bacteria in your mouth. Strong antibacterial mouthwash kills these bacteria and interrupts the process. If you use mouthwash, do it before bed, not in the morning around your beetroot intake. The fifth mistake is expecting beetroot to work in isolation. Beetroot supports the nitric oxide pathway, but it works best combined with other foundations of vascular health. Walking 30 minutes a day, drinking enough water, getting 7 hours of sleep, reducing processed sugar. These habits work together with beetroot to produce real results. Let me also share important medical warnings. If you take blood pressure medications, beetroot can lower blood pressure further because of its vasodilating effect. Talk to your doctor before starting daily intake. If you have kidney problems or a history of kidney stones, the oxalates in beetroot can be a concern. Discuss with your doctor first. You may also notice that your urine or stool turns pink or red after consuming beetroot. This is called Beeturia and is harmless. It is simply the natural pigment passing through your digestive system. For most healthy men over 50 without these specific conditions, beetroot juice is one of the safest, most affordable, and most effective natural supports for vascular and erection health. Let me explain why this matters beyond just one biological function. Healthy nitric oxide levels affect almost everything in male health: blood pressure, heart function, muscle performance, brain blood flow, energy levels, recovery from exercise, even cognitive sharpness. When you support nitric oxide, you support all of them together. When you ignore it, all of them slowly decline. Men who reach their 60s and 70s feeling strong, energetic, and confident are not lucky. They are men who quietly support their vascular health through small daily choices. Beetroot is one of the simplest and most effective of those choices. To summarize the medical biology, erections depend on healthy blood flow, which depends on nitric oxide signaling. Nitric oxide production drops significantly with age. Beetroot provides natural nitrates that the body converts into nitric oxide. Daily consumption supports the exact pathway your erection depends on. The right methods are fresh juice, bottled pure juice, beetroot powder, or cooked beetroot in meals. Avoid sugary versions, heated juice, and antibacterial mouthwash near intake time. Stay consistent for 4 to 6 weeks for measurable results. If this medical information was useful, please subscribe to Wellness Protocol for more honest, doctor-approved health education. Drop a comment below and tell me, are you going to add beetroot to your daily routine? I read every single comment. And right now, watch my next video on screen. It's called How Onions Boost Testosterone and Erection Strength. It pairs perfectly with everything we covered today. Thank you for watching. I'm Iris Amelia. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next video.